I swear these movies are trying to kill me. Hi, I'm Brandon, and I saw too much movie tonight. I'm going to be breaking down both Toy Story 5 and Leviticus. Quite a double feature. No spoilers right now, so don't worry about that. Let's start with Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 is about how the little girl Bonnie is trying to make friends, but is really struggling because she's different. But you bet her favorite toy, Jessie, is going to do everything she can to make sure that she does make some friends. And then hits a roadblock when technology invades the house. This is truly one of those films that's meant for the entire family. It deals with the fear that adults have when it comes to technology. It also deals with the fear of just loneliness and not fitting in with your friends. It also has themes about, am I doing enough? Am I just making things worse for people I care about? The themes of self-worth definitely pop up in this movie. The idea of self-worth and your own identity and your purpose in life is just scattered throughout this film from different characters' perspectives on their different journeys. I thought this movie had some really interesting and cool things to say that allows for everyone to understand different perspectives and to kind of come together to a stronger future. I think there's a lot of strong moments of really good writing in this movie, and it's pretty dang funny. If you weren't a fan of Toy Story 4, neither was I. Toy Story 4 felt so pointless. It got to the final act of that movie, it just dies. And it just felt like a cash grab trying to make more money because they knew if they slapped the name, they could make $1 billion, and they did. I'm happy to say that with this new one, Toy Story 5, they actually had something to say. They had a purpose, they had a story, they thought the whole thing through, and I was so relieved. If Toy Story 2 is probably one of your favorites, especially because of Jessie, here's your box of tissues now. Just, here you go. I guess my only complaint would be Pixar make me cry more. Maybe I don't know. It was great. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this movie so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that we're done with all that sweet, charming stuff, give me those tissues back. Thank you. We're talking about Leviticus. Get buckled up. This is a trauma dump. Leviticus is about two young boys who fall in love and think everything is great until the church puts a demonic being on them that tries to kill them when they are alone. This being takes the form of someone that you just fully infatuated and in love with. This movie was littered with symbolism. It was so layered, and I loved that. I was also so depressed. This is a movie you need to show the people in your life that think that it's okay to do conversion therapy, that thinks it's possible to pray the gay away. This is what they need to see. This is what they're doing to people. Through this story, you see the effects of what coming down on the queer community with faith does to people, how it shrouds them in fear, how it isolates them, how it ends their lives. This film was so tense. There are multiple moments where I was just anticipating some terrible things to occur, and then other moments where I wasn't sure if something terrible was going to happen, and then it would just go in a completely different direction. I was honestly truly impressed by how they were able to do all the special effects of this movie, because there's multiple moments where the demonic being is invisible to our point of view, but you still see the damage of what it's doing, and it's just crazy. The cast does phenomenal performances. I don't think they're quite at like awards worthy, but they do very solid. They stay in character, and it brings such great emotion to every scene. You feel what they feel for each other. You feel the peace when they have peace. You feel the fear when they are just losing it. Also, y'all remember that actress who played Alice in Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton version? She's in this. She plays one of the character's moms, and she does a very solid and subtle performance, but oh my gosh, does it do a good job. If anything I said was a little triggering, maybe avoid this movie, but otherwise it is a phenomenal watch. It is so layered. There's so much to just unpack in this movie. It's just, loved it. So I probably should have watched these in a different order, but both Toy Story 5 and Leviticus are phenomenal watches. What were your thoughts on Toy Story 5 or Leviticus? Comment down below. Let's have a discussion. There's so much to unpack. See you next time.